Good morning. Behind me is the tomb of David. You may recall in the Old Testament that it was said that David was buried in the city of David. And that's where I am, just on the southern end, down the hill a little bit from the temple. And that tomb behind me, there's about 9 of them that were discovered here. 9 kings were buried inside the city of David. And here, this is what Peter referred to when he said in his great first sermon in Acts chapter 2 that the patriarch David is buried and his tomb is here until this day. They could come and visit the tomb of David. Now, of course, Peter used that as a foil in regard to the fact that you could not visit the place where Jesus lay and find his body. Back in this tomb, there's an upper level up there, and there is what was a sarcophagus that had been found, where a hollowed out area where David's bones were buried. And Peter pointed out, you go see the tomb of David to this day, but you'll not find the tomb of Christ. So as I stand here, I'm reminded of the resurrection of Christ. I'm reminded that David, who anticipated an heir of his one day, who would be King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and who would raise his own bones and restore him to life in the ultimate resurrection of the dead, that Christ is nowhere to be found in terms of his physical body, because he is not here. He is risen. Here at David's tomb, Peter referred to that the ancient kings were buried and that David was buried. May the Lord bless you today.